We're here with children's author Paul McCartney, author of Hey Granddude.
Before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. And now get ready for a whistle-stop tour of the extraordinary life of Sir Paul McCartney. We're diving beyond the iconic tunes to uncover the surprising, funny, and sometimes downright bizarre facts you never knew about this musical legend. From a trumpet-playing childhood to a jail stint in Tokyo, this video will show you a side of Paul McCartney you've never seen before. So grab your headphones, crank up the volume, and prepare to be amazed. Did you know that Paul isn't actually his first name? Yep, his birth certificate reads James Paul McCartney. But let's face it, can you really imagine belting out Hey Jude to the tune of James? Before captivating the world with his melodic voice, McCartney faced rejection not once, but twice, from choir auditions. Proving that even musical prodigies have their off days, he flunked the first audition on purpose. Talk about commitment to avoiding the alto section. The line Mother Mary comes to me in Let It Be isn't a nod to religion. It's a heartfelt tribute to McCartney's own mother, Mary, who passed away when he was just 14. Who knew Mother Mary was such an influential muse? Believe it or not, McCartney's first foray into music wasn't with a guitar, but with a trumpet gifted by his father. However, the inability to croon sweet melodies while blowing into brass led him to swap it for 6 strings and never look back. Like many creative geniuses, McCartney is a southpaw. Learning to play guitar as a lefty wasn't easy, but he managed to master it by flipping the instrument upside down. Who says lefties can't rock out? Talk about a serendipitous start to stardom. The piano in the McCartney household had ties to none other than Brian Epstein, who later became the Beatles' manager. It's as if destiny was tickling the ivories from the very beginning. In a moment of youthful mischief, McCartney and his bandmates found themselves in hot water in Hamburg, Germany, after an ill-advised attempt to shed some light on their packing process. Lesson learned: arson isn't a stellar backup career. When McCartney tied the knot with Linda Eastman in 1969, conspicuously absent from the guest list were his fellow Beatles. One can only imagine the awkward tension at band practice the following week. Long before going solo post-Beatles, McCartney dipped his toe in the solo waters with the soundtrack for The Family Way in 1966. It seems even in a group, he was itching for a moment in the spotlight. The hauntingly beautiful Yesterday began as a dream-inspired tune with nonsensical lyrics about scrambled eggs. Thankfully, McCartney traded in omelets for timeless verses, sparing us from a breakfast-themed ballad. Even rock stars get cravings. McCartney famously ordered a pizza delivery from New York to London via Concorde, because when you're a musical icon, jet lag isn't the only thing you're flying high on. In a cosmic first, McCartney beamed his melodies straight into outer space, serenading astronauts aboard the International Space Station. Now that's what we call a universal performance. McCartney's rivalry with Lennon extended beyond the band, with McCartney boasting 33 #1 hits in the US charts, edging out Lennon's count. Who says all's fair in love and rock and roll? Ever wondered how much McCartney earns from his holiday classic, Wonderful Christmas Time? Brace yourselves. It's estimated to rake in between $400,000 and $600,000 annually. Looks like Christmas really does come early for some. McCartney's brush with history was uncomfortably close when he witnessed the 9/11 attacks from a grounded plane at JFK Airport. Talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time. McCartney's rebellious streak led to a Tokyo jail stint after authorities found marijuana in his luggage. 10 days behind bars may have been a buzzkill, but it certainly added a new note to his repertoire. Before settling on the whimsical Wings, McCartney toyed with the less-than-stellar moniker Turpentine. Fortunately, a fan's intervention spared us from a sticky situation. McCartney's debut performance with the Quarrymen was marred by a series of vocal cracks. Even musical legends have their off days, right? McCartney's advocacy for vegetarianism extended to influencing the creators of The Simpsons to make Lisa Simpson a vegetarian. Who knew a Beatle could sway Springfield? McCartney's cameo as Jack Sparrow's uncle in Pirates of the Caribbean proved he's not just a musical maestro, but a swashbuckling cinema star. Beyond strumming guitars, McCartney is a prolific painter whose works have graced galleries worldwide. Who knew his creativity spilled over onto canvas? McCartney and Steve Jobs had a rocky start to their relationship, marked by a flurry of legal battles over trademark rights. Thankfully, they buried the hatchet and found harmony in the digital age. A rift with Michael Jackson over music rights led to McCartney losing control of the Beatles' catalog. It seems even musical legends aren't immune to a bit of legal drama. Despite the highs and lows, McCartney's legacy as a musical icon and cultural trailblazer remains as enduring as ever. Here's to Sir Paul, the man who continues to rock our world, one quirky fact at a time. As we raise a toast to the incomparable Sir Paul McCartney on his birthday, let's remember that behind every timeless melody lies a story waiting to be told. Cheers to the man, the myth, the legend. Long may he reign as the king of rock and roll.